certainly excited about being a participant at GITEX this year. We look forward to the week of October 16th to 20th. This is a special year for us where we're going to put serious emphasis on digital transformation, which is very top of mind for CEOs and CIOs. We'll be featuring a wide range of technology as Microsoft covers a variety of different spaces. We'll look at ways in which you can accelerate your innovation. We'll look at ways in which Microsoft technology can be meaningful for your business across areas around virtual reality, across the cloud, across cognitive services, the Internet of Things, and machine learning, and a variety of other areas. We're also fortunate to have participant with us at GITEX, several partners. We of course work heavily through our partner business, and it's a chance for them to leverage what we do as a platform for them to build their solutions as a service that they showcase and share with their own customers. Well, it's a special time, I believe. If you look at what's top of mind for many leaders in the industry today, leaders are looking at ways in which they can disrupt their own businesses and challenge the paradigms they have in place. How do we improve the customer experience? How do we stay ahead of the competition? How do we go out and have greater audience reach to bring in more people to our business? And these are topics that I think are top of mind on a day-to-day basis. And so when you look at the trends today, we're looking at things like cloud, we're looking at augmented reality, we're looking at big data. These are topics that are things where I think Microsoft can play a key role in partnering with our customers, partnering with our own partner space to see how that technology fits into their business and helps take their business to the next level. Well, it's a dialogue. I think there's a lot of discussions today with just about every entity out there what the cloud value really is. There are questions today about scalability, about efficiency, about security, about what the true value is. We have a lot of great tools out there about TCO, total cost of ownership, but what does it really mean from a numbers perspective? Because it does boil down to the numbers. And ultimately, people need to understand what the cloud value is, and I think our role as Microsoft is to have an open dialogue with customers to listen in and understand where they can scale their efforts. And certainly if you look at where things are today with regards to CapEx and the demands of CapEx, there is certainly an opportunity to accelerate IT, whether you're talking about storage or disaster recovery, but even beyond some of those kind of what I call kind of standard operations in cloud, you could do things that are a bit more sophisticated like artificial intelligence. We can look at conversations as a service. So beyond just the scalability and looking at ways of creating new verticals, new parts of your business that attract a new customer base. And so cloud does open up these experiences, and I think our role there is to make sure people understand the value, demystify it, and help them make that transition to cloud. Well, I think the industry is changing so quickly today. And you can see essentially, and we all know of many examples of companies that have innovated, done some great things, and rested on that innovation only to be overcome by another more capable, more innovative company that's essentially taken their own market share. And there are many examples of that. So you need to not only innovate at the moment in time that you're creating a new software, new application, new experiences, but you have to keep disrupting yourself. You have to keep challenging the norm, challenging yourself. Because again, it is a very competitive landscape out there, especially in technology. And by that drive, that constant challenge, putting it out there, making sure that you're looking at new, fresh technologies that emerge into the market and understanding where you can apply them, you can stay ahead of the curve and certainly improve the customer experience, which is what you ultimately want to do. Well, I think looking forward for us, the topic that's top of mind for us is, and a lot of that has a cloud as a foundation, is the bits and pieces around cognitive services, artificial intelligence and machine learning. How can we leverage technology today to improve semantics of conversations as a service? Certainly people are talking a lot about bots these days as a way to make that experience for the consumer more efficient, as a way to improve efficiencies even within the services organization. Machine learning is a way for us to apply that across a multitude of verticals to make great decision based on historical data. So you collect all that historical data. I think there's research that shows 95% of the data out there is untapped, unused. And so we're only driving business decisions with only 5% of that data. That's not data excellence. And so we want to make sure that through the power of scalability of cloud, that ingestion that takes place from the cloud, we can harness the power of machine learning, work with some data scientists, and ensure that we have some compelling solutions for any space, be it aviation, telco, oil and gas, etc. I think you see a lot of things coming up from Microsoft in the area of virtual reality and augmented reality. We've heard a lot about HoloLens, so there's some exciting developments there as well. And then finally, certainly IoT, the Internet of Things, doesn't go away. Not so much on the devices side, but more so on the software side, where IoT itself is generating a tremendous amount of data. The data universe is doubling every 2 to 3 years. And so we want to be able to harness all that data and do some very rigorous analytics to drive predictability and proper outcomes. There's a lot more that we're doing as well, so certainly you want to stay tuned with Microsoft.